Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, we'll be talking about Bitcoin price reaching at 50K over this weekend, the prospects of that, and what could be few obstacles in the way of Bitcoin reaching that 50K price level. As always, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Let me briefly go through this disclaimer, which is right in front of you. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask. Before we begin, I'd like to briefly introduce myself. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and as an equity trader with Bank of America, currently providing services as a chief analyst to EverTrade. Now, there are several rumors in the market that over the coming weekend we could possibly see the Bitcoin price touching that 50K price level. Now, of course, that means a lot more. I mean, that is a lot of optimism in relation to that. And the question for investors and traders is that what can lead the price to that particular price level. Now, but looking at the price itself, we can see that yes, the bullish sort of a momentum is kind of forming. Those price levels could very much could be achieved over this weekend. Why so? Let's focus on three different important moving averages. This is your 50-day simple moving average, this is your 100-day simple moving average, and then followed by that we have your 200-day simple moving average. The first important point when it comes to the bullish signals in terms of a very much of a technical price level comes from the fact that the 50-day simple moving average is taking a very sort of aggressive turn. It is moving to the upside, and it is only a matter of a time before we see the 50-day simple moving average crossing above the 100-day simple moving average, and then we will see that crossing above the 200-day simple moving average. When that will happen, i.e. the 50 will cross above the 100-day simple moving average, that would be enormously bullish for the price action. But more recently, what we are also seeing is that the price sort of struggling to stay above that 200-day simple moving average. And today we have another attempt by the price action, or by the bulls, shall we say, to break above that 100-day simple moving average. Now, in terms of an opportunity for investors and traders who like to take opportunity of the current price action, well, the current support zone in terms of the price action is really sort of here, the low of this green candle, and right over here. So I mean, like that, if when the price came into this area, that could have been a really great opportunity to get into the price level. Now, still, the opportunity could be by placing a stop loss below the low of this candle and take the opportunity to take this trade currently as it breaks above the highs of above the 50-day simple moving average, and the moment it will take the high of yesterday's candle, which is right over here, would be a further confirmation that yes, we are moving to the upside. I mean, you could certainly place a stop loss below the low of yesterday as well, but I think just giving a little bit of a leeway could really could really save us from triggering those stop losses too early. So in terms of your risk to reward ratio, this is your risk, and in terms of your reward, we are still looking at that 50,000 sort of a price level. So that would be your potentially your reward over here in terms of that price action. And guys, remember, markets do constantly change, and that means that you need to subscribe to our channel. And of course, if you like the content of the channel, so please smash that like button as well. Now, going back to this one, for those investors who like to take a bit more cautious approach, you may want to wait for the price to come into 37 to 38,000 price level, just right around over here, which can only be possible if the price fails to break above the highs of yesterday, because then the likely chances are that this particular price action is going to be moving towards over this particular area before it bounces back up to the upside again. But overall, the price action, looking at the price action, it seems like yes, bullish signs are emerging, and we could potentially see Bitcoin price touching that 50,000 sort of a price level, especially if it takes the highs of that and then followed by the highs of this one. Then from here onwards, the price action is more likely to go towards that 50,000 sort of a price level. All right, that's all for now. See you guys next time.